Hello guys, welcome to a new video on TapTap New World, and in this video I wanted to quickly go over the events that we have in the 1.5 anniversary and also talk about the data tower and the shop because I feel like there are some interesting packs there. I will start immediately just not to make this video too long, and I would say we can have a look at the events. The first ones are all about Tramray, and I would say the only one that's worth talking about is the Labyrinth of Memories. Now, I don't really like this format as compared to the campaign, but I guess it's still fine. The shop is divided in 5 different types of currencies. The first shop is only for your origin orb if you still have to work on it, otherwise skip it entirely, you don't really care. The second one is for True Essence Facility mats. Only do it if you really need to work on your True Essence Facility. I don't think many people will have to go for this one specifically. I think you can skip it. It's kind of meh. The third one is pretty good. I think you should kind of empty it out if you can, because it will help you improve your links. It's not like it's nothing major. It's 80 hours of each, but still better than nothing. The fourth one is good for the ignition weapon, like to have a bit of boost with the ignition weapons. Really nice. But the most important one that you should focus on early is the last one with the ignition weapon revolution mats, and that's it. Now, there is no real advantage in running the last one, because we can see the total amount of mats you get is 200, but you get 80 of two of the most useless ones. And you should maybe only clear it once for the mission, and just to get the rewards here, you only need 21 trauma points, you don't need more. And it's not even increasing the amount of event points that you're getting. Actually, it's lower than the other options. So you only have to clear it once, and then you can forget about it. Just ignore it, take all the rewards for the 21 trauma points, and then ignore it entirely and focus on the last 3. This one first, then this one for ignition weapons, and then this one for, what was that? The Link XP coins and Shinsu, right? Yes. That's kind of the idea, and I would say there is nothing else to mention here. Then we have the data tower. I'm going to immediately talk about this one because I was kind of full last time. Instead of going for the hard ones and leaving the I thought I had to climb my way through area 5, so I was like, okay, let's do it. And then I put together a team of good units, even though we're against trash, so it was entirely wasted. I only did it once, then I was like, wait a second, what the hell did I do? So don't do that, guys. Try to, before completing it, since we have a lot of time and you only have one option to actually reset your run, unless they changed it, I don't recall it. So remember, wait a bit, pull Dawn first. You have 26 days, it's not going anywhere. You have no rush. So what you should try doing is to complete the last one with as many copies of Dawn as you can, and then do not try to run multiple good teams. Try to focus on a carry, and you say, okay, my Tramray can clear this one. He probably can clear it alone, so I don't even have to do anything strange. But in case you cannot, maybe you can afford to run 2 units instead of 1, and then maybe fill in the rest with random shit. But let me check real quick if we are forced to, yeah, okay, you have to fill every single slot. So the thing would be, put a carry that can clear the enemy team, and then fill in the rest with random shit units, and then you get a clear. And then you do the same thing over and over again for as long as you can clear the highest difficulty with that. If you cannot do it, it's not a problem. The gap is not really that big, it's only 20 less, so it doesn't really matter. You can go to the second one and do the same thing. So you can always use 1 carry and then fill in with random shitty units that you have available. That's kind of the idea, and that's how you should maximize the amount of resources you can get. And it's better to do it at a lower difficulty with only 1 carry instead of going with a pretty solid team in the first slot. I think it doesn't make a lot of sense. So try to maximize and use as few good units as you can, and fill the rest with trash ones. And after you've done that, just reset it once you have finished all the teammates. reset it once, and then you can do it all over again and get as many resources as you can. And in the exchange shop, we have a lot of different things. So the other ones will only unlock when you get an hack to Rainbow 5. I would say if you are free-to-play players, you should probably get some copies out of this just to help you a bit. But if you are in any way sort of a, let's say, a player that played for a long time and already have a lot of spare standard tickets, then definitely pull normally just to have access to this and then get as much as you can. The most important stuff is obviously Revolution mats. Then you have Link XP, coins, really good. Shinsu, not as much. And lastly, you have the keys if you have anything to spare. But that's kind of the idea. That's kind of the approach that I will take. And I cannot show it to you because, again, I still have to pull for Dawn. I'm recording this video before the live stream. So I will definitely do my clears after I have Dawn and Rainbow 5. So yeah, it will take a bit. Then, well, nothing much to mention for the boost mission. For the TapTap Plus, I see that now we have 5 tries every day instead of 3, which is amazing. And yeah, obviously the rates change quite heavily based on your dupe level on Dawn. So we have a 3 red, a 15% chance for an A rank start, and we have a 50% chance at 5 rainbow. So, I mean, the rankings stay the same also between, well, actually no, they removed the D when you are rainbow. So pretty good. You definitely also want to do this once you have as many copies of Dawn as you possibly can. But again, we have 5 tries every day, so not much we can do. The only things you can save are the 20 TapTap Plus tickets that we should be getting from somewhere. I don't recall exactly where, but we should. The check-in, there is not much to mention there. We have the trial missions, usual stuff. We have the Melting Forge. This is something that for most players will be kind of useless because you won't have enough things to break. And I also don't really have a lot of things to break. I could break a lot of gifts, to be honest. I could break a lot more books. I could break some exclusive equipment mats, but it's not like I really have a lot. Maybe I could also break some S rank gear. I don't know, but just don't worry too much about it. This is something for kind of players that played a lot again. So if you are a 6 months, 1 year old player, you might have some stuff that you can clear here. And the exchange shop is not even that insane. We have some Revolution mats, but it's nothing really insane. It's 15 times 500, nothing big. 25 of the rare Shinsu whetstones, okay. We have some keys. We have the terrestrial facility mats, okay. We have some Shinsu if we really want to. But yeah, nothing really super major or important. So don't be too bothered about it. Don't worry, just kind of ignore it. Don't just break everything because many people made a mistake to do something like add all and break it. First, go to the settings and change the things that you want to be auto-selected. Like I don't want the common enhancement extracts to be selected because here all my 11,000 extracts would have been destroyed. Also all my books, which I don't want to see. So definitely be careful when you click add all, remove at least these 2. For the normal equipment, I guess it's fine. If you want to select B and A, you can remove all of them. And the rest is kind of to be manually selected, I would say. So again, be mindful of that. Don't fall into that trick. Next, we have some missions like the special training that we saw mentioned as an event is just nothing. Basically, we just push adventure and get some rewards. It's fine. Again, rewards for playing are always good. Then we have the mission to get some more non-stop SSR Plus tickets. Okay, it's fine. We have the popularity contest. In here, I really hope that a unit like Tromray or White are going to win. I don't know why they didn't add Gustang already. Because if they're going to add him afterwards, like after a week, I doubt he's going to go up in ranking and be selected. So I don't know, guys. I would say even just hold your tickets until Gustang is out, and then let's see. That's what I would probably do. So yeah, that's kind of the idea. Then we have the Revolution Room. This is as usual. I don't think many of you will have any doubts about this one. You have to unlock a revolution on as many units as you can so that you can get the rewards here for these missions, and that will allow you to level up this blue orb more and more and more and get more benefits and be able to push further. Afterwards, like after you reach that kind of road stop, you have to clear some floors to get the materials to upgrade the orb. And the way you kind of try to set up the teams is that you want to hit the milestones here for the buffs. The biggest one is obviously if you have every single unit Revolution 6, is going to take you to 30 points and give you 100% of everything, pierce and both resistances. So really good. You have to try and balance your teams out so that you can get a good level of buffs in every single team. You start out with just one team and then it increases up to, I don't know, actually it should be 4, I believe. I don't think it gets to 5, but yeah, still pretty straightforward, nothing really fancy there. Then we have the recruitment event, the master and pupil. Now this one is a bit meh. I mean, if you are, because I think they didn't change the requirements, it should still be below level 15, I believe, for the pupil, and 15 and above for the master. So very difficult to find pupils. 100%. We are full of masters, but no pupil, so it's really stupid kind of thing. If you really want to do this event, you will probably have to create some alternative accounts, level them up, and just do the missions, which is really tedious. I'm not going to do it because I already got the title and the background, and they're the same as last time, so they're not going to increase the archive buffs, so I don't really care. And this is just 6,000 suspendium. It's 12 tickets, 12 black market tickets. Doesn't really matter, it's not worth the effort for me, but some of you might have some, I don't know, benefits out of it, and there are also some interesting things you can exchange here. You get more points as people complete the missions, so it's still kind of worthwhile. But if you look at the total number of things you can actually exchange, is 300 of this, it's 1500 of this, is 60 keys, it's what, 125 uncommon Shinsu. It is really not worth the effort overall, so I wouldn't bother. Up to you guys. If you're a pupil, definitely look for a master, you will find plenty of them. If you're a master, up to you, but it's going to be really tricky. Then we have the arcade, the usual wet merge. I'm not going to talk about the minigames, so it's fine. We have the boss fight that I still haven't looked at, to be honest. It's already a rerun and they're forcing you to use both Anak and Dolwon. So again, it's something that you have to do once you have a bit more investment on those. I will definitely wait for the live stream to be over before I actually try it, because I want as many copies as I can on both Anak and Dolwon, so that I can get a higher score and hopefully rank a bit higher in the race. Then let's go back to the events. There is just the rate up on every single secret floor. Be mindful not to use all your keys in this case, because next month we're going to get new ignition weapons. Still, feel free to use most of them, since the sets that we already have are pretty solid, and the new ones might change things up, but not excessively. Just try to save, I would say, 1000 keys more or less. I will definitely save at least 3,000 to 4,000 keys for the new sets, so that I can build both of them and try them out and give you guys some sort of feedback, but up to you for the rest. Shinsu Purification already gone, we don't care. Check-in, that's fine. We already have the check-in event for the SSR Plus units and the SSR units, so that's already in there. And I'd say there's nothing else to mention here. I already talked about the data tower as well. Now I wanted to quickly go over the shop, because there are some good things here. They are giving us, for most of these packs, these sort of bonus tickets that we're going to talk about in a second. I will say that this special pack, the 1.5 anniversary special pack, is pretty nuts. You get 5 of these tickets, and you also get like 90 black market tickets. You get 150 revolution mats, 15,000 orange revolution mats, 150 purple, and 150 keys for like 12 euros, something like that. So really nothing. For what you're getting, it's one of the best packs that we have. Obviously, this is also really, really good. Like these 600 tickets for a bit more than 12 euros or something. So not bad. But yeah, not. I would say this is a better deal than this one, maybe. I don't know actually, because this is 600. Actually, no, they're both great. I would say if you're a spender, definitely. Well, obviously, if you're a spender, take them both. They're just insane. And I also already bought one of these and one of these to get 20 additional of these ones, because I think this is a really good deal. We can exchange it for 5 of these boxes, and if you are lucky, you get a shit ton of stuff. 3% chance to get 100 black market tickets. There is also Revolution Ore here. There's also fragments, more stuff on top of what you already bought. So I think it's pretty solid. And you could also get something like this. Like this is really good. This is an SSR Plus maxed out. You have a 1.5% chance, but this is an SSR Plus maxed out in Revolution. Every single subnode, all the main node, really, really good. We also have this one that just lets you select one of these rewards. Basically, is allowing you to select a full set of stuff. And it will also like have a dedicated effects. Like you can see here, crit damage, magic pierce, crit rate. Okay, I picked probably the worst like set in the whole game, but let's take a Rafflesia. You see here, magic pierce, and we have the offensive stats really tailored for that. So that's also an amazing thing to have. This one is the same, but for physical pierce, and this one is for resistances. Really, really good, guys. So if you're lucky, you get crazy good value. If you're unlucky, well, you still get at least coins or just, yeah, shit. I mean, the rest is kind of trash. This one is still fine, but yeah, they're good stuff, and it's not free, but let's say on top of what you already bought. So I think that's really, really solid. And let me think if there was anything else to mention. I think they kind of made this a bit worse, even though they're giving you a shit ton of this free stuff, but they kind of moved all the free things here, so a lot more down, but the value is still quite good. So you could go for it, but only if you are a spender from my point of view. And they didn't add any to this, unfortunately, so that's a bit of a shame, but okay. They did add those on these normal tickets, so if you want to buy some of them, you also get some of these bonus ones. For the rest, I'd say we have this that lasts for 3 months and is very, very cheap. I really like it, so I bought it. I usually buy all these overtime stuff. This is unfortunately only for a week, but it's giving you 20 per day, because probably after a week they're going to, well, again, release from Gustang, so we're going to get the Gustang daily bonus pack, but we'll see. So yeah, that's all I wanted to mention, guys. Let me know if you have any questions on these events in the comments down below, and I will see you for the next one. Bye.